dotted beats continuation. So how to count instead of counting everything as 1 and 2 and 3 and is if you see a dotted quarter note followed by an eighth note, you can count it as 1, 2 and you don't have to count as 1 and 2 and okay, you can count it as 1, 2 and I'm keeping that and in my mind. 1, 2 and if you see the 4 8 notes, then you can count it as 1 and 2 and but if there is a dotted quarter note and an 8th note, it's 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3, a dotted quarter half note, 1 2 3. Now a dotted quarter note followed by an 8th note and a quarter note. It will be like this: 1 2 and 3 instead of 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, and then 6 8 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and okay. So again the previous rhythm, 1 2 and 3. So this is what we are concerned with right now. Okay, now we'll practice it in D major. The rhythm is this: down, up, down, down, up, down. That's how you strike, or you can strike it as down, 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 down. Count it as 1 2 and 3, 1 2 and 3. So 1 2 and 3 is 1 bar. So if I were to play 2 bars, 1 2 and 3, 1 2 and 3 is 2 bars. So we will play 5 bars on D. 1 2 and 3, 2 2 and 3, 3 2 and 3, 4 2 and 3, 5 2 and 3. And on the 6th bar we go to C major and G major. 1 2 and 3. So we'll divide that rhythm, that bar, into 2 chords. 1 2 and 3. 1 2 and 3. C G. Okay. Then 1 more bar of D major. 1 2 and 3. Then we play the whole thing again. So you can write it down: 5 bars of D and followed by 1 bar of C and G in 1 bar and followed by 1 bar of D. So let me play it for you a little faster. I'll play you. Practice it very slowly. Practice things slowly. Nothing better than that. Okay. So 1 2 and 3. Why can't do that? Okay. So I'll play a little faster for you. 1 2 3. 1 2. 4 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, and a dotted half note followed by 2 8 notes. 1 2 3 4 and okay, a dotted quarter note followed by an 8th note and 2 quarter notes. 1 2 and 3 4. Try not to count it as 1 and 2 and it's a bit too confusing. 1 2 and 3 4. Okay, so there's this a rhythmic okay thing. It goes like this. So 1 2 and 3 4 and a dotted quarter note followed by an 8th note, a dotted quarter note followed by an 8th note. 1 2 and 3 4 and 1 2 and 3 4 and okay. So now if you play it, it'll sound like this: 1 2 and 3 4 and you can use all downstroke. 1 2 and 3 4 and 1 2 and 3 4 and I can do down 2 up down and 1 2 and 3 4 and you may practice both. Okay, and now the same but rhythm but with a rest. 1 2 and 3 4 and okay. So one was a dotted quarter note rhythm. This was with a 8th note rest rhythm. 1 2 and 3 4 and this is how it sounds. and with the dot 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and rest 1, 2 and 3, 4 and okay. So let's play E minor and G. You already know this chord, E minor and G major. 1 bar first on this. I'll play for 2 rounds and this, and then the rest rhythm. You can join me if you want to. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, dotted 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3. The shifting might be a little difficult for beginners. Okay. 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and okay. For beginners it will be difficult to shift, but you will have to do it. Just keep practicing every day. With the rest, I like this rhythm, so it's like this. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3. You got this kind of rhythm, so you can practice this and understand it's like this. So I would want to say, have a look at written musicals. So it gives you a lot of ideas about rhythm and a lot of things. Okay, now let's look at dotted 8th note. Dotted 8th note is equal to 3 16th notes, with the second and the third note tied to the first note, just like has been happening with all the notes. Just like half note was equal to 3 quarter notes tied together, quarter note was equal to 3 8 notes tied together. Now a dotted quarter note, I'm sorry, now a dotted 8 note is 3 16 notes tied together. So for that, again I have to play you this 1 E and A. Okay, it's counted as 1 E and A. So 1 E and A is 4 16th notes. Now 1 E and A, 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A, the 16 notes, a dotted 16th note, okay, followed by a 16th note, 1 E and A, okay. So let me think. Let's put a quarter note at front, and then a dotted 8th note followed by a 16th note. That will make more sense, the rhythm. It will be like this: 1, 2, A. So instead of counting 1, 2 E and A, I'm omitting E and 1, 2, A, 1, 2, A. Now let's imagine again we have another set of 1, 2, A, but we'll count this time as 3. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, a group of 4 dotted quarter note followed by a 16th note, dotted 8th note followed by a 16th note. It's like this. 16 notes only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the dot. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not playing. We're not striking. 1 E and A. We are striking E and 1 E and A. 2 E and A. 3 E and A. 4 E and A. Continuation: 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. So let me leave you with this rhythm here. It goes like this. It's a very simple rhythm. Okay, so now write it down. Quarter note, and then followed by a dotted 8th note followed by a 16th note, so that covers your first and second beat. 1 2 E and A, exactly what we did. 1 2 E and A. Now on the third beat we'll have two 16 note, okay, and an 8th note. So it'll sound like this: 3 E and 3 and is 2 8th note, 3 E and is 2 16 note and 1 8th note, and on the last beat we have a quarter note. So together it's 1 2 E, 1 2 or 3 E and 4, 1 2 or 3 E and 4. Don't forget to tap with your feet the pulse. 1 2 3 4 while the hand goes 1 2 E and 3 E and 4. You should be able to do this. You should be able to synchronize your feet movement. You should be able to keep the pulse with your feet and divide the rhythm with your hand. Okay, this is very important. Okay, do not play the instrument unless you get this. The feet going regular like this: 1 2 3 4, and the rhythmic distribution in the hand: 1 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now imagine 1 2 E and 3. The A of 2 and 3 is tied. Listen again. The A of 2 and the 3 is tied, which means we don't play the 3. So it will sound like this: 1 2 E and 3 E and 4. So I won't count now. E and 1 2 or 3 E and 4, 1 2 or 3 E and 4. The original rhythm was 1 2 E and 3 E and 4. The second was 1 with the tie. Okay, so you can call it syncopation also. 1, which we'll be discussing it later: 1 2 E and 3 E and 4, 1 2 E and 3 E and 4. Okay, now with the rest, clapping wise it sounds the same: 1 2 E and 3 E and 4, but playing wise it's different. Okay, so I'll play the first original one for you. Okay, so first I'll tell you how to strike it. It's this: down down, down down, up down, up down, down. That's the first original. Okay, I'll play it in G major: down down, up down, up down, down. Counted as 1 2 E and 3 E and 4, 1 2 E and 3 E and 4, down down, up down, up down, down. Now with the tie, okay, which creates a little disturbance, okay, in the rhythm flow. The tie is on the third count. Listen to it: 1 2 E and 3 E and 4. Again: 1 2 E and 3 E and 4. Okay, now with the rest on the third beat instead of the tie: 1 2 E and 1 2 E and okay. So 3 rhythms to practice for you. Okay, the basic people out there. Okay, you practice it over G major and E minor. Okay, so I'll play it for you. Let's see from okay, I'll play the one with the tie. The rhythm goes like this: and between G major and E minor. Okay, ready? Okay, 1 2, a little faster: 1 2 1 1 2 3 go. Okay, now let's talk about the accents here. Okay, I realized I did not use any accents as by habit. So the accent is this: 1 2 or 3 and 4. So you accent on second and accent on fourth. That's the backbeat. That's the backbone of rock and pop music. It goes on to jazz, blues. Okay, what is the basic backbone of rock music? 1 2 3 4, 1 2, 3, 4. This. So when you play it fast, it becomes. Okay. So let me leave you with this again over G major and E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. Good luck, guys. See you again.